Welcome back to your regularly scheduled Pigeon programming. I hope you liked last week's video. That was more of a concept and edit situation, but it was a lot of work and I'm not used to that, so we're not gonna do that again this week. Back to normal.
Oh, it's a dark and stormy morning, and I decided to take today off work.
I suppose the procrastination has gone on long enough. I posted a poll here on YouTube and on Instagram. They told me to finish my self-drafted pants and not go goblin mode and start a new project. Honestly, devastating. If you saw new projects or piles of interesting stuff in this week's video that you want to give me a little nudge to work on, I am more than happy to accept the motivation. Sometimes you just need someone else to tell you to do it. Fine. I'll do it. I'm doing it. Spoiler alert. I don't finish my pants this week. Okay, this is future Laura, and here's our starting point. I took lessons with a sewing instructor here in Des Moines last year. I wanted to make some pants with her, and I knew exactly what fabric I wanted to use. I wanted to use this fabric, which is a lightweight woven, it's like a medium weight woven fabric, and the stripes are not printed. They're like the thread. I don't know if you can, it's like orange and brown. It was mostly like I had just the right amount of fabric. So we don't have a lot of room for recutting. That might be important information later. Okay, let's take a look at these for the first time in like 6 months. That's now. So what had happened was we started with the original pattern, did some mock-ups, made a bunch of changes, and now I have tons of pattern pieces. I made notes along the way with like what size I cut, what needed to be changed. Well, I actually loved this part of the process. Honestly, loved it. Anyway, we don't need to look at all these pieces. There's so many. There's so many. Is this it? Okay. Oh my gosh, there's more pattern pieces. Here's some notes from class one day. Here she is. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of rocked it for a lot of this. These are the back pockets. This is the booty. We're gonna go on the outside. Sorry. Change of plans. Let's go from the front to the back to the inside. Okay. Looks like I already have the zipper in, so that's awesome. I didn't actually remember whether or not I had the zipper in. Look at that. So this is the inside fly. This is my zipper. The front. Here is the waistband. You know, such is life. The zip, pleat. The fly's great. There's a little bit down here that I actually just don't really know what the deal's gonna be. There's 2 pleats. That gives it fitting at the top, and then it gets looser as it goes down. We got our side pockets that are lined with this awesome satin and trimmed with the fabric going in a different direction. The back has welt pockets. I do think I need to reinforce these little corners. It got a little funky there, so that's that on that. But, oh, they're great. So where we're at, we don't have a button fly. The waistband is not fully finished. The inside of my pockets look awesome. Oh, I reinforced the pocket. Hand stitched this down, so I need to sew that. The color of pen is very important. Oh, here's a brown pen. I just got it on there and said I'll deal with it later, and it is now later. I need to figure out what the heck to do in this area. And that also has a weird puckering thing at the front, at the bottom of the fly. Actually, that's gonna be last. Try on. I don't know what order this is gonna be in, okay? Sounds easy, right? No, probably not. I at least know I have to do the pockets. Try them on. Okay, now. I stitched down the pockets and trimmed threads, which were my first two things on my list. And now I'm taking a break because I'm doing a slow sewing day. Matt went to go get chicken for us to make buffalo chicken wraps. And he's informed me there's 2 garage sales near us. So I said, let's go. Let's see it. Oh, best $10. Wow, I've never felt more like a cartoon character. All right, here they are. Pockets are pocketing. I need to like iron these pleats. I don't know if I actually love these pleats. Now that I'm this far into these pants. Who's to say? I am. I'm to say. Okay. You know, not so bad. This is the weirdness. It's weird to just point at it, but there's weirdness. Here's where they're at. Things have already taken a little bit of a detour. Sew down front pockets, snip threads and basting, try on. Oh, wait, I can check those off. Wait, where's my pen? Oh, see. Tick, tick, tick. Whoop, whoop. I don't think I was ever 100% sold on how I did the fly of these pants. This is not like I was just in my own brain. I was working on this with an instructor, but like per the instructions, take a couple deep breaths and snip the waistband. I was hoping I didn't have to pull the actual zipper off. Basically, I'm gonna try to fit it from center out, but I'm gonna get the crotch to sit exactly nice and redoing the whole top part. We're going for it. I'm not exactly sure how I had it in the first place. Flat, flush with a tab behind it and a button. Tip: if you regularly use a measuring tape, 5/8 of an inch. Yep, there it is. 1/2 inch, 1/8 mark, 1/2 inch, 5/8 of an inch, 6, 7, 8. So 5/8 of an inch thing. I don't know where. Okay, everything's. Anyway, but now I need to mark 5/8 of an inch. All right. Okay, nice. That's where the teeth are gonna be. I should have had this. I know I'm not being very clear. It's because I'm not very clear in what I'm doing. I went to a couple more garage sales this weekend. I don't make the rules, but the rules are Laura goes to garage sales. I don't know what to tell you. Last week, with the UFO thing, I actually got a lot of trash out of my house. I worked all day on my pants yesterday. Today was a little bit different because I was getting very stressed out last night, and my allergies have been really acting up, so I was just like having such a hard time calming down. Matt replaced all of the blinds for me today, and I'm so thrilled because they were all breaking and they were all so dusty that I was just like, just get rid of them. Now it's Saturday evening, and I'm going to show you all the garage sale stuff that I got this weekend, because I can't help myself. I'm going to go in order of garage sales that we went to. There were 2 yesterday and a couple today. The first one was not very much stuff, and it was priced kind of high. So all I got were more jars. Okay, so the last jars that had seashells in them, those are decorative, and those are for fun potion stuff. I actually am going to use these in the kitchen for spice blends. Not very exciting, so I lowered my expectations for the day. We went to the second garage sale. Matt sometimes stays in the car, but then sometimes comes in. And Matt's like, Laura. And I was like, what? And I look over and I saw a hand holding toilet paper. And I was like, okay, great. I was already sold. Instantly, I was like, whatever that is, we'll take it. This is what he found instantly at the second garage sale. This garage sale was awesome. Their prices were so low, and the lady like didn't even know what anything was. It was so funny. This Charlie Chaplin toilet sign, $10, absolutely. This would have come home if it was under $50 probably. I didn't even need to show you the rest. I mean, I'm gonna, but I don't need to because it's so good. $2 for a pair of boots that's never been worn. A hair dryer with a diffuser for $1. Some makeup. It's W7. It's the, what's it called? Advent calendar. It has a bunch of samples in it. She was only charging me 50 cents for it, and it was still all wrapped up in the box, but there's just some travel size and minis that are kind of nice, and all the colors are ones I like and use. So these little crates to organize with. They were 50 cents. I got 4 of them. Odd but useful leather cleaner for $1. And this is just a huge stack of blank envelopes. Here's the clothes. This Old Navy, cute, suede button up, like winter flannel-y thingies. I thought maybe something like this might look really good on stage. A little hair scarf because I want hair scarves. A indigo thread cardigan that is lightweight. This, oh my god, this is cute. I didn't really look that closely at this. Pretty pumped about it. And then this is like a little dressing robe. Tiny picture frame. I want to make a mini gallery wall for Pippin's wall that she stares at. This elephant might go on that same mini gallery wall. Some paper products. I got a Monsanto agricultural advertising notepad just because I found it interesting. Look at this. Look at that. It's for the bell system. Don't ask me what that means, but I think it's kind of funny. Old school paper, a kitty notepad. I've been making lots of lists and notes lately in addition to the whole paper making thing. So we're not gonna police my paper today, okay? Don't do that to me. And then a photograph book. Guess what? There's no photographs in here. And this paper does not seem like a great idea. But since it's just rope, I can take out the rope and put new paper in. And I think this would be cute for our wedding photos. So we have a bunch of Polaroids from our wedding, and we haven't printed any from our photographer yet. Okay, that's it for that. So there's that. But I'm gonna tape everything down and then baste it because the tape's not very strong, because it shouldn't be very strong. And then I'm gonna try it back on and try to fit this zipper into the crotch area. It feels so weird to say crotch, but like what else am I gonna say? It's not a bad word, but it feels like a bad word. You know, look at this. We got 3 things checked off, and I could definitely add all the steps I didn't have done and check those off too. But who knows? I'm probably going to need the rest of this space. So it's a little while later. And I really liked my method of having a pair of pants. I'm screaming. Having a pair of pants that are just like a pair of pants I bought. And having them inside out, facing the same direction. And I was really trying to like fold each thing back at the same time and be like, okay, what is this? What is this? So right now, they're both zipped. And so I can look and be like, okay, this edge and this edge would be the same. And then this edge and this edge. And this is kind of where the waistband would be. Flip it open. I basted everything. I just basting. Instead of trying to do straight pins or clips, I just basted it. It was breaking my brain. I actually took this one here out and put it back in again. So I think I have it right. I think I'm about ready to try on. One of the things that really helped me was I got out a couple different colors of washi tape, and I was marking like the matching features so that I wouldn't get confused. Oh, I can zoom out a little bit. Oh my God, that's much better. Oops, sorry. Oh, this hole needs to be moved up then, huh? Okay, that's a problem for a different day. For the fold over that's right next to the zipper, I marked with a different washi tape. So I marked the waistband with one color of washi tape, waistband with one color. The little folded back piece that goes on top of the zipper teeth, and then about how much room should be sticking out behind the zipper on this back piece, I marked with a different color of washi tape. As soon as you can anchor yourself somewhere, I think it's a lot easier for your brain to start building the next steps out. If that makes sense, it probably doesn't. I think I'm about ready to try it on again, and I really hope it looks good. I watched 6 episodes of Star Trek Voyager today, and I think I've got it. Okay, the waistband is now a tiny bit tight, okay? So we're gonna have to shimmy the waistband all along here. But I think I figured it out finally, and my tape method worked. And once I get these flat, I can try them on inside out to figure out where this stuff, how much that stuff needs to be taken out so it looks less weird. Yes, I know, it's scary. It's scary. Don't look, it's scary. Okay. Since these are just pins, it's sliding apart, but I will have these overlap. And it's like almost 8 o'clock, so I'm done for the night, I think. I'm going to bed. Are you waiting for me? We're gonna get a little late start on the pants, and I may not finish them this weekend, but we'll see. This is where I got to last night, working on my pants. I completely took the zipper all the way out. I think I have the zipper where I want it, with it to open up and there to be sufficient room on this side of the thingy-majiggy. This center zipper part is laying nice and flat. I will still have to figure out what curve this undercarriage option will be. It was too tight. And so luckily I have these pleats here that I marked with tape. I did the whole tape marking thing where I was trying to just like make sure that stuff wasn't getting too wonky or too out of control, just sort of like mental markers, basically. And I need to fully take off the waistband. Womp, womp. I love my pocket more than anything. I do not love that this second pleat folds into the pocket. And honestly, I think I might have the pleats face in I just think that might be cuter it might not be right, but I think it's cuter. So there is a 100% chance that I am not finishing these this weekend because I had to redo this whole complicated area. I'll check in later once I've done more stuff. Ta-da. Please ignore the lighting and the AC, but I've worked on these pants so much this weekend. Hours. This is looking better. Yes, it still looks super baggy everywhere, okay? I want them to be flowy, but nice, oh my gosh, but nice and fitted at the top. I think I have the fly for real now. A button will go here. Waistband is gonna be different. And then I took out the pleat on the side. So this got moved way back. And now the side seam is so far back. So there's still a pleat here. And everything. And this is still too low, but ooh. Once I'm just gonna sew down the zipper situation. And then I might put little like yoke things. My Uber driver is so weird. Oh, it helped if I unzip the pants. Okay, there we go. Help.
Oh, okay, I
It's
see.
like it needs to go through.
Because it has to go through there. Okay. So just this one leg?
Yeah.
Okay. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not wearing a bra.
Oh, you be good. Oh. Let me see. Oh no. Okay, everything's fine. Why does my tongue feel itchy? That's weird. That's suspicious. Oh, okay. Oh. Higher and higher and higher. Okay. They're done! Yay! Well, folks, I've done it. I've bungled up the timeline. We are moving to a new schedule of videos every other week. Matt and I just have too much to do, you know? I don't even know what day of the week I finished. Wait, yes I do! The last thing you saw was 1 week ago. So, it's been a week. I've started some other stuff. We had some people over this weekend. It was awesome. We had a great time. And here's where she lies. The pants. The top looks like I'm in a straitjacket because I feel like my brain is in a straitjacket because these pants are testing everything in me. Yes. Good test. Okay, so the front. I took out the pocket pleat. So there was a pleat right here, and it folded into the pocket. She has been released into the wild. So that means that the side seam, side seam, the seam that goes down the side of your butt. No, not the side of your butt. The seam that goes down the side of your leg it's supposed to be on the side of your leg. Right now that I released the pleat, it's moved apartment buildings. You know what I'm saying? It likes the complex, but it moved to a different building. So that's something I'm gonna have to navigate with a full stomach and an open mind. So we have the first pleat still in place right here. This is the worst fabric to try to show you sewing on because it's striped, so everything's hard to see. What had happened was the zipper got fully taken out and basted back in. Now, I think I need to do that, make that a little more permanent. You know, actually, I don't know if the side seam setback is that bad. Ooh. I'm doing it again. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to find a solution for this part to make it look cool. Sew down the zipper, maybe even take out this pleat. I'm gonna wait to take out this pleat because with the extra wide room, they're already hard to try on currently because they're so wide. So the zipper. Get the zipper happy and healthy and full of life. Think about the side seam and think about the back. Okay. Cute butt, right? One of the things that I'm worried about that I was realizing while working on this is that I'm scared that this fabric is not durable enough to be a pair of pants long term. Also, with the messed up side seam, I'm scheming. Okay, do a little like thingy that then goes up next to the welt pockets and sort of makes a cute little like diamond. Are you seeing the vision? I'm not, but I'm hoping I will later. Put another layer of fabric on the spots that will have the most stuff going on and the most tension. And then I can really let the bottom legs be extra flowy. And if I don't like the amount of flow, well, screw me, I guess. The AC's kicked on. That's my time, I think. If you made it this far into the video, what are you still doing here? Hi, thank you so much. If you don't know me in real life, you should comment down below where you're from, because I'm pretty sure that mostly only my dad watches these. So, thank you for watching Pigeon Brain. See you in 2 weeks for another long video of shenanigans.